I opened my eyes and found the white of my ceiling looking down at me. Then I found her to be awake. She was staring at me. That I'm definitely not used to. But, as beautiful as she is, I can get used to it quickly. I looked at her, smiled, and sat up grabbing her, and pulling her closer to me. She laughs and smiles, but then a sharp pain shoots through my body and my head. It felt like something lethal. It felt fatal. I felt like I was going to fall back on my pillow, pass out. I grabbed my head and leaning back, letting her go, I lay back on my pillow, crunching my eyes due to the pain so tightly. Holding my head as I lay back, the pain shoots through my entire body. She touched my head gently and asked if I was alright. I must have passed out for a little bit, or was having a flashback to the last dream I had before I awoke. More like a nightmare. Nothing nice at all. You tell me if you think it's nice to have a very lucid dream where you are laying in a graveyard, at night, with a big glowing moon shining down on you. And as your only light, and you are in an open casket and you're not even buried. Your eyes close and they open again and you see your friends and family around you looking horrified. Your eyes close and open again and now you see some of your friends are screaming and yelling. Your eyes close again and they open and now you see some of your friends are stepping up to take their last look at you. And not even a second passes before they are staring at you, turning away, gagging, almost turning green in disgust. And all you hear them saying is, "Dear God, why does he look like that?" And others take a step forward as others step away. And all you do is hear them asking, "Why would they open his casket?" And you are wondering without being able to say, "Look like what?" Your eyes close again and they open and you are in the dark, hearing what sounds like dirt be thrown down on you, and you're panicking, and you can barely breathe, and you are screaming in the dark, "I'm not dead! I'm not dead!" Does that sound nice to you? Well, look at this. Let's say your eyes close again, and then they open, and when they open this time, you will have a lighter in your hand. And you're still in that damn casket. The fire is flickering, and as you are almost blowing it out with your own heavy, panicked breathing, the fire catches the glow of a creature's eyes in the dark down by your feet where you can't see. And from what you can see, the eyes of this creature seem to be glowing red and yellow. It looks small like a little baby or something, and you're ready to say, "Oh, they wanted me to have some company in the afterlife." For a second you think it's cute, and then sad because it's a baby, so you know it's going to die and suffocate, and it's harmless. But then it leaps on you. It leaps on you from your feet, jumping right onto you, and big and huge, a black djinn demon-looking something, creature with its claws fully bulging out, and the fire of your little pathetic lighter goes out. And your eyes close and open again, but now, this time, you see from the creature's lens. You see through its eyes, and it's using the lighter to scrape away at your face and chest and neck, and all that's exposed and just about showing is your spine through the top side of your body as it sits on you, scraping away, and then the lighter goes out. And in the dark, all you hear is the raspy, slow breathing and the scraping of its nails at your bones. Deep underground. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no one to help you. Does that sound like a nice dream to you? I didn't think so. I ask her, "Why did you punch me?" She says to me, "What? What are you talking about?" I ask her, "You punched me after the home run happened. Is that what you do to men that take you home when you finished with them? Punch their lights out after the Kraken is unleashed? If my memory serves me right, I do believe your Kraken was unleashed. If I had known you roll like that, I would have given you a nice little slap or pinch or something." She says back to me, "I have no idea what you're talking about. I did not punch you. Why would I punch you? Why would I do that?" After all, if you're punched and knocked out, how can you make me feel as good as you did last night? I say to her, "Oh, you enjoyed that, did you?" And she says, "I did. I need you well." I tell her, "How the hell did I get to the bed from my kitchen floor?" She says, "I picked you up and I carried you." Huh. I scan her body and look her up and down with my eyes, saying to myself nothing but looking at her lean, slender arms, slim frame. I look at her and smile. I say nothing, and I'm getting excited. I mean, really anxious. I mean, of course she did. I know she could not have picked me up. My size compared to hers. Also, I play along with her, so she must think that I'm blind or dumb or something. I can't help but wonder if she's on something. But it made me like her more. It made me want her more. She was slim and long, beautiful, and I loved her black skin, I can't lie. I lay there with my back to her, as I am thinking, where the hell did I put those painkillers? I mean, my head is banging, my body is aching. For crying out loud, what the hell did this woman do to me? I know something's not right with her, but I haven't figured it out yet. And now I hear a loud banging at my door, and I think if we stay quiet and don't get up to answer it, whoever it is will go away. But they don't. They don't go away. And my head and my body is already not doing well. And then I hear her, my neighbor, from a few doors down. "After, Mr. After, open the door, please. I've got other things to do." It being the neighbor it is, I think good of her, and she's always looking out for me. So, I get up and I open it. Neighbor hands me my mail and tells me, "It's the kids again. We have to complain to our management and tell them we need stronger lock boxes or something. I picked up your mail as I got my own out of my box." "Was your box busted open also?" "Mine was fine. It was yours and a few others busted in. I don't know why these kids get a kick out of it. Busting in people's mailboxes and mail and throwing it everywhere. You don't look so well. Are you doing alright?" No, I don't feel well at all." She looked past me and at Jenny. "Well, isn't she a looker? Where on earth did you find her?" "Oh, I picked her up for a party. He picked me up for a party. And then we went to the party and here we are." I thought to myself, no. You came out of the dark, stormy rain from nowhere, said you were lonely with a sad, depressed, take-me-home look in your eyes, and did not leave me alone until you had fully seduced me and kissed me on the bus and almost eating my face alive. Yes, I enjoyed it. You not even knowing my name, where I might have been, or who I was, and did not really care. Got inside my flat, attacked me just inside my door, ripped my shirt open, tore my pants, snuck up on me, and attacked me in my kitchen on the floor. Unleashed your kraken and punched me in the face. And now telling me you don't remember punching me in the face. Did I get it all right? Did I get everything right? Of course, I say none of that. I turn my head to her and I look at her and I just say, yes. A good party. A good party. A good party on that. She was giving me that squinted-eyed look again, and I know this time I caught that flashing yellow glow go through her eyes. And I was still, trying to keep my face straight and give no expression at all, but yes, I was shook. I was shook a little. I slowly turned my head around and looked at my neighbor outside my door, and her face had that surprised look on it. I leaned in close to her and whispered, "You saw that, right? You saw that?" She shifts her eyes to look at me and says, "Saw what? She's so beautiful. It's hard not to look at her." "Why did you make that face then?" "What face?" "Nothing. Nothing, never mind. Besides, I thought you had said you were going to put in some extra hours of work yesterday so you could have today off, not go to a party. She then yells at Ginny past me. If he lies to me, he'll lie to you. And then she leans in close to me and whispers, do you remember when I told you I think I was psychic? And you did not believe me. Yes, I do remember, and I still don't believe you. All right, I know. I'm telling you anyway. She's gorgeous, but I don't trust her. There's something not right about her. I look back at Ginny, and she is still standing there in the doorway of my bedroom, wrapped all up in my bedroom blankets. And I think she's gorgeous, no matter how she presents herself. I look back at my neighbor outside the door and smile, a satisfied smile, and I tell her everything looks right about her to me. And my neighbor tells me, right, of course. You're a man. You're blinded. But it's the way she looks at you when you are not looking at her. I look back at Ginny and she's cute, cozy, and I wanted to go back to bed with her and spend the whole day in with her. I look back at my neighbor, and she has a scrunched up look on her face, looking past me. I ask her, what? What do you see? Nothing at all. As she then leans in close to me, still looking at Ginny, she says, be careful, Mr. Affrey. Just be careful. And she walks away down the hall shaking her head.